Happy Friday. Mayor Dan Pope with a weekly update. It's hard to believe we're already into 2019. We had our first council meeting just last night. Big highlight from that was in our work session where we got an update on the city employee health insurance plan. You may recall that a bit more than a year ago, we did quite a bit of work around it. We were in our costs were going up and it was unsustainable, and we've made some changes, and our employees have, I think, bought into that, and it was not draconian in any way, but because of those changes and some negotiating rates differently and the way we do reinsurance and a number of other things, we were able to save in excess of $4.8 million for 2018. And we'd projected between $4 and $5 million. So we think that's good work. You know, with a health plan, you never really quit working on it, so we will continue to work on it. But that you can look at that presentation online if you choose to do so, and it's very, I think it's informative. A couple of three other things. I hope if you didn't attend the State of the City earlier this week, we're going to link it to our web. It's both on the city webpage as well as on my webpage. But you missed me ride in on a Lime scooter. You can see that online. But that was the way I made my entry. They gave me a Lime, gave me my own special helmet. But that really wasn't the highlight of the speech. Over the next several weeks, I'll be pulling out some key thoughts from the speech that I think you'll find interesting. And one maybe that you might, one highlight that we announced that day was that in June of this year, the Buffalo Springs Triathlon will become the Ironman Lubbock Triathlon. It'll be held inside Lubbock. It will start and the swim will take part in the Canyon Lakes and at Lake 6, historic Dunbar Lake. The bike will start in town and then we'll ride out east of town as it has for many years, and it'll finish in Jones AT&T Stadium. And we think that's a great way to do it. That Mike and Marty Greer are still running the triathlon. They approached us and asked if we were interested in helping out, and we're doing so. And so that's exciting. It was something we announced. You may have seen some press around that. Two other things. We had a press conference this week in Amarillo, which is an unusual place for the Lubbock to have a press conference, but the Chamber and their political action committee, along with the Lubbock community, has jumped up and has raised some money to help Amarillo Matters and Texas Tech and the city of Amarillo in their efforts to get the vet school approved during this legislative session, get it funded. And we went up Tuesday afternoon, and the Chamber and their representatives and a number of their members, and I had got a chance to be there, and the Chamber presented a check, and we had a chance to talk about why the vet school is important, not only to Amarillo, not only to Texas Tech, but all of West Texas. Lubbock, San Angelo, Abilene, Midland, Odessa, Pampa, anywhere you are in West Texas, we rely on agriculture, and we need vets. We need large animal vets, and those are not being produced right now in our state. I don't care how you cut the numbers. It's not happening, and we need to address that. And I really applaud Tech's creative way of doing this. And I think this is a situation where Amarillo wins, Tech wins, Lubbock wins, we all win. I think it's good for us, and so we were there this week for that. Finally, just yesterday morning, we broke ground out at the Lubbock Business Park with Bandera Ventures. Bandera is a Dallas-based builder of speculative warehouse space. The principal in that is a Texas Tech grad who's got family here and has strong ties to Lubbock, and they're building a 160,000 square foot warehouse that will be unique in the way it's built out there. It's very much like the product they build all around the country, particularly in Dallas and Houston. And so look for that to come up. That's just another sign of the fact that there's a lot of great things going on in our community. I'm thankful for your thoughts and your ideas and your prayers. I hope you have a great weekend. I'll talk to you next week.